The American Writers Museum opened in May of 2017. The organization's mission is to really celebrate and look at how American writers have influenced our history, our culture, and our daily lives. We do this through interactive exhibits, programming, and strong educational outreach programs. The museum was the brainchild of an Irish immigrant named Malcolm O'Hagan. And over the course of almost 8 years, that organization and group grew to include 50 plus literary and history experts who really looked at the content of what should be in the museum, and a whole host of other people who helped influence to the shape of the museum and what it was going to be about and how it was going to work. I think pretty much every museum and cultural institution right now in the United States and across the world is facing this dilemma of what is our role in working with the communities that we touch, and what is our role in reaching out to the public, and how do we interact with people. We are no longer buildings. We are no longer spaces only. This is the new normal, and even when we come back, we know that we're all going to be spread out across multiple platforms, and that's good for everyone. We have a field trip program called Write In. Through that program, we've been able to secure funding so that the field trip program is free for students when they come here, when they come from low-income schools, and we can provide bus subsidies to schools that cannot afford to bring their students here. We've also looked at our programming to try and be as broad-based and as inclusive as we can be to make sure that there are new young voices being heard from all across the country. One of the things that we did was the initiative of My America, Immigrant and Refugee Writers Today, launched in late 2019. It's a multimedia exhibit that is housed right here in this space, but it's also now online. From the American Writers Museum's perspective, arts and culture is, tantamount to the nature of our society and who we are. This country was founded on the written word, so for us, looking at authors and looking at writers and looking at how they influence and shape our society, our culture, our history, anyone from Frederick Douglass and how he impacted an entire generation to modern writers today and how they influence movements. So we think that art and culture inevitably shape how people think and feel, and that's why it's so important.